Well, let's go live now to the Union Buildings, where politics reporter Ziyanda Ngcobo is standing by for us as we wait for President Cyril Ramaphosa to address the nation tonight on changes to the cabinet, Ziyanda, and plenty of expectations, but also a lot to weigh up by Ramaphosa.
Certainly, Tembegile, and it's very interesting that Ibrahim Patel was sworn in as an MP this afternoon, which then signals that the president would have at least two more vacancies, or spaces rather, not vacancies, but two more positions that he could fill. Remember that the president has the right to co-opt at least two people from outside of the executive who are not MPs onto his cabinet. So he's got a bit more room insofar as that is concerned. But, and Ibrahim Patel is one person, I must know, Tembekile, that also didn't make it back onto the ANC NEC. You'll recall that Pravin Gordhan and Derek Hanekom declined, returning to the NEC. And I must say that as we've been gathering information here, one thing that continues to crop up is that we're in for a surprise this evening. And one wonders what exactly that is. As you would have heard in Govind Whittle's report, there are certain positions that are a given. Fikile Mbalula gone, ANC Secretary General. There needs to be a position filled in the Ministry of Transport, Public Service and Administration. It's been over a year since Ayanda Dlodlo vacated that post, but also that much anticipated Minister of Electricity. What is the scope of the work that this person will have to fulfill, given the fact that there are already two ministers that are overseeing in one way or the other energy generation and managing the electricity crisis? So a lot to expect from President Cyril Ramaphosa this evening. But, judging from the temperament and the mood of South Africans, many don't believe, that this will affect the kind of change that they want to see immediately, i.e. getting rid of load shedding.
And let's talk about the issue of load shedding, Ziyanda, because the electricity minister is by far the most anticipated announcement. But we've seen the name, for example, of Cyril Ramaphosa floating about, but it's still unclear as to who will emerge.
Absolutely. I mean, you'll know that Cyril Ramaphosa was managing infrastructure development within the presidency, and another position that's likely to come back, so we're told, is that of reviving the position of a state security minister. You'll recall that the president actually now absorbed that within his own presidency, him being accused of creating some kind of a mega presidency, but also the scope of the work, Tembekile, of this Minister of Electricity. I mean, we've heard so far from the likes of Fikile Mbalula and Gwede Mandashe talking about this person basically being a project manager to end load shedding, not forgetting, Tembekile, as Professor Dirk Kotza puts it, that this is the last opportunity that President Cyril Ramaphosa has before the 2024 elections to actually really ensure that they fulfill their mandate of basic service delivery, which is one of the themes that he's emphasized, and really restoring the hope and confidence not only in this government but the ANC-led government in particular.
Ziyanda Ngcobo, for now, thank you very much. We'll come back to you later again, Ziyanda, as we continue to wait for the president to address the country on the cabinet reshuffle, pardon me. Let's continue with this then. Speak to political analyst TK Boer. Very good evening to you, sir. Grateful for your time tonight. How high are your hopes that whatever's announced by the president tonight will take the country on a positive course? TK Boer, are you able to hear me, sir? Okay, I don't think that we're able to hear each other, but let's continue with some of the other stories related to this, because the Good Party has expressed concerns over the new post of the electricity minister. It says that the new appointment might in fact cause confusion because there are already two ministers in charge of issues related to Eskom, being the Public Enterprises Minister Pravin Gordhan and the Minerals and Energy Minister Gwede Mandashe.